Taj Mahal, also spelled Taj Mahal, mausoleum complex in Agra, Western Uttar Pradesh state, northern India. The Taj Mahal was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, reign 1628–58, to immortalize his wife Mumtaz Mahal, chosen one of the palace, who died in childbirth in 1631, having been the emperor's inseparable companion since their marriage in 1612. India's most famous and widely recognized building, it is situated in the eastern part of the city on the southern, right, bank of the Yamuna, Jammu, river. Agra Fort, Red Fort, also on the right bank of the Yamuna, is about 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers, west of the Taj Mahal. In its harmonious proportions and its fluid incorporation of decorative elements, the Taj Mahal is distinguished as the finest example of Mughal architecture, a blend of Indian, Persian, and Islamic styles. Other attractions include twin mosque buildings, placed symmetrically on either side of the mausoleum, lovely gardens, and a museum. One of the most beautiful structural compositions in the world, the Taj Mahal is also one of the world's most iconic monuments, visited by millions of tourists each year. The complex was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. History of construction. The plans for the complex have been attributed to various architects of the period, though the chief architect was probably Ustad Ahmad Lahori, an Indian of Persian descent. The 5 principal elements of the complex: main gateway, garden, mosque, jawab, literally answer, a building mirroring the mosque, and mausoleum, including its 4 minarets, were conceived and designed as a unified entity according to the tenets of Mughal building practice, which allowed no subsequent addition or alteration. Building commenced about 1632. More than 20,000 workers were employed from India, Persia, the Ottoman Empire, and Europe to complete the mausoleum itself by about 1638–39. The adjunct buildings were finished by 1643, and decoration work continued until at least 1647. In total, construction of the 42-acre, 17-hectare complex spanned 22 years. A tradition relates that Shah Jahan originally intended to build another mausoleum across the river to house his own remains. That structure was to have been constructed of black marble, and it was to have been connected by a bridge to the Taj Mahal. He was deposed in 1658 by his son Aurangzeb, however, and was imprisoned for the rest of his life in Agra Fort. Layout and architecture. Resting in the middle of a wide plinth 23 feet, 7 meters, high, the mausoleum proper is of white marble that reflects hues according to the intensity of sunlight or moonlight. It has 4 nearly identical facades, each with a wide central arch rising to 108 feet, 33 meters, at its apex and chamfered, slanted, corners incorporating smaller arches. The majestic central dome, which reaches a height of 240 feet, 73 meters, at the tip of its finial, is surrounded by 4 lesser domes. The acoustics inside the main dome cause the single note of a flute to reverberate 5 times. The interior of the mausoleum is organized around an octagonal marble chamber ornamented with low-relief carvings and semi-precious stones, pietra dura. Therein are the cenotaphs of Mumtaz Mahal and Shah Jahan. Those false tombs are enclosed by a finely wrought filigree marble screen. Beneath the tombs, at garden level, lie the true sarcophagi. Standing gracefully apart from the central building, at each of the 4 corners of the square plinth, are elegant minarets. Flanking the mausoleum near the northwestern and northeastern edges of the garden, respectively, are 2 symmetrically identical buildings, the mosque, which faces east, and its jawab, which faces west and provides aesthetic balance. Built of red Sikri sandstone with marble-necked domes and architraves, they contrast in both color and texture with the mausoleum's white marble. The garden is set out along classical Mughal lines, a square quartered by long watercourses, pools with walking paths, fountains, and ornamental trees. Enclosed by the walls and structures of the complex, it provides a striking approach to the mausoleum, which can be seen reflected in the garden's central pools. Taj Mahal, main gateway. The southern end of the complex is graced by a wide red sandstone gateway with a recessed central arch 2 stories high. White marble paneling around the arch is inlaid with black ceramic lettering and floral designs. The main arch is flanked by 2 pairs of smaller arches. Crowning the northern and southern facades of the gateway are matching rows of white chhatris, cupola-like structures, 11 to each facade, accompanied by thin ornamental minarets that rise to some 98 feet, 30 meters. At the 4 corners of the structure are octagonal towers capped with larger chhatris. Taj Mahal, marble portal. 2 notable decorative features are repeated throughout the complex: pietratura and Arabic calligraphy. As embodied in the Mughal craft, pietratura, Italian, hard stone, incorporates the inlay of semi-precious stones of various colors, including lapis lazuli, jade, crystal, turquoise, and amethyst, in highly formalized and intertwining geometric and floral designs. The colors serve to moderate the dazzling expanse of the white Makrina marble. Under the direction of Amanat Khan al-Shirazi, verses from the Quran were inscribed across numerous sections of the Taj Mahal in calligraphy, central to Islamic artistic tradition. One of the inscriptions in the sandstone gateway is known as Daybreak, 89 hours 28 minutes minus 30, and invites the faithful to enter paradise. Calligraphy also encircles the soaring arched entrances to the mausoleum proper. To ensure a uniform appearance from the vantage point of the terrace, the lettering increases in size, according to its relative height and distance from the viewer. Current issues. Over the centuries, the Taj Mahal has been subject to neglect and decay. A major restoration was carried out at the beginning of the 20th century under the direction of Lord Curzon, then the British Viceroy of India. More recently, air pollution caused by emissions from foundries and other nearby factories and exhaust from motor vehicles has damaged the mausoleum, notably its marble facade. A number of measures have been taken to reduce the threat to the monument, among them the closing of some foundries and the installation of pollution control equipment at others, the creation of a parkland buffer zone around the complex, and the banning of nearby vehicular traffic. A restoration and research program for the Taj Mahal was initiated in 1998. Progress in improving environmental conditions around the monument has been slow, however. From time to time the Taj Mahal has been subject to India's political dynamics. Night viewing was banned there between 1984 and 2004 because it was feared that the monument would be a target of Sikh militants. In addition, it increasingly has come to be seen as an Indian cultural symbol. Some Hindu nationalist groups have attempted to diminish the importance of the Muslim influence in accounting for the origins and design of the Taj Mahal.